A giant sword is pointed downward deep in the sand. The symbolism in the town of Tchintabaradene is extremely powerful in Tuareg culture. It signals the war is over. It's been 22 years since the Tuareg of Niger signed a final peace accord with the government following years of bloodshed. The date of the signing has been commemorated ever since by the Tuareg community and the government. Hundreds of tribal leaders converged to discuss ways to make the most of the benefits of peace.
We have to congratulate ourselves over the Niger Peace Accord, honestly. Its results are here. If that accord was not good, or if it hasn't been implemented, we'd have seen the consequences of that already.
Niger's sizable Tuareg community is represented strongly in the government, but the majority of their people still live in rural areas and observe an age-old tribal way of life. Their nomadic lifestyle made them vulnerable to a severe drought that struck the Sahel for decades.
Since the peace agreement, we enjoyed total peace with the government, but our people are still on the move in the countryside due to drought. They need to settle down and find jobs because they have lost their livestock. Some of them went to other countries. The government hasn't done enough to accommodate them at home. Even international relief doesn't come to this area.
Signs of desperation can be seen around the town where the festival was held. Peace has not brought prosperity. Many Tuareg need education and employment. In the last few years, another major problem compounded the hardships and dangers facing this community. Hundreds of young Tuareg joined armed groups such as Al-Qaeda and Boko Haram. Fighters crossing from Nigeria have repeatedly attacked Niger. Its normally moderate Muslim society needed guidance. That task has been taken up by local imams such as Abdullah Musa. He tours the region with other imams to provide relief to the needy and to warn against religion being used to instigate violence.
Here in Niger, we feel caught between Boko Haram and Al-Qaeda, so as religious leaders, we're using the mosques to teach people the right form of Islam. Our purpose is to help them stay away from extremism.
Abdullah is old enough to remember the long years of drought and rebellion before 1995. Now he feels peace in Niger is threatened by the lack of education and economic development. Mohammed Val, Al Jazeera.